Okay, folks, I think we got some pickups here in the mail. Let's check it out. All right. There we go. Seymour Duncan SPB3 quarter-pound pickup P-base. All right, let's check them out. Okay, so we got the pickup set in there, and these came with some little strips of foam with adhesive on one side, and I've got those stuck on there instead of like surgical tube or springs. That's what keeps the pickup tension on the screws, so you can adjust it up and down by squashing that foam down. So everything was looking pretty good. We got the wires run through into the control cavity. Now we just got to screw these pickups in and make sure everything gets straight, and then we'll solder the wires in. Okay, so we got both pickups screwed in and mounted, and everything looks nice and square and straight there. So we're going to flip it over, take the control cavity cover off, and solder these up. Okay guys, we're all soldered in. Try to do a nice neat job there. I didn't want to bore you with all the solder and the smoke, so this is what we're looking at now. We got Seymour Duncans in there. All new pots, new jack, new bridge. What are we missing? Well, some knobs, which I have, and we need to bolt the neck on, so we might as well do that. I also wanted to add that Seymour Duncan sent a nice wiring diagram with it. Pretty cool. Here's some other diagrams on the back, in case you guys want to check it out. We're using this diagram, by the way. Just wanted to let you know. Okay. Okay, guys, let's put the neck back on her. I did sign the inside of the neck pocket and just wrote refretted by Jake 2023, just in case somebody ever gets back in there. They're gonna know who did it and when they did it. I guess it's not a big deal, but just letting you guys know that I did it. Alright, so I'm just gonna stat these neck bolts in, and then we're going to get out a set of strings. Will be the next move. We'll put the control cavity cover back on too here. Need to get that back in order. And yes, I'm doing it by hand. Just like to feel if the neck's tight in the pocket, that's all. A little different when you're using a drill. Not a big deal either way. Some people do it with a drill and some people don't. I like to do it by hand. That's just the way I am, I guess. It does get your hand nice and tired as you do it, though. Alright, I gotta switch hands for a second. Alright, you can feel them kind of bottom out. I'm gonna go around them all and check them too. Most guitars that I get, you know, like if you get like a guitar from Indonesia or China or Korea to work on, first thing I usually do is go right around the guitar and tighten every screw there is. And you can always give them like a half a turn, sometimes even more than that. That's just the nature of it. Okay, so we got the neck bolted back on. Nice, everything's looking good. The frets are all polished and new. We refretted this. So I guess the next move is put some strings on it. So let's get right to it. Alright, we got her strung up, folks. The next thing we gotta check is to see if we have any signal. Plugged into the shop amp here. It's a little Fender Sidekick. Is just a little tiny amp, so it might sound a little distorted. And as I increase the tone, you hear this buzz, but we're under a fluorescent light here, so you're gonna get some of that. Other than that, everything's working. Tone works. We're good to go. Now we just gotta set the action and intonate it, and this thing's ready for business. Okay, here we go. Well, okay, guys, that about wraps this one up. It's taken a long time to get it here, but you know, we went through a lot of repairs, new bridge, new pickups, new set of tuners. We did a neck repair on this one as well. Had a big crack right there. We got that all sewn up. New set of pickups. We refretted the bass too as well, so it's quite an undertaking to say the least, but it's back where it belongs. It's got nice Seymour Duncan pickups in it, all new pots, new jack, all new wiring, new set of strings. I'd say she's ready for action, right? Well, alright guys, I really appreciate you sticking with me on this project. This was a fun one. I really enjoyed doing this. It really is a nice sounding bass. I'm going to take it and plug it into a nice bass amp here soon enough. And we'll see what it really sounds like. But I can tell these pickups sound completely different than what was in it. We did do, I think I did a sound check. Maybe I didn't. No, honestly, I don't think I did, but in any case, these really do sound nice, and they're reasonably priced. So if you guys are ever thinking about changing the pickups in your bass, these SB3 Seymour Duncans are great for like classic rock, blues, jazz, pretty much anything. So all in all, a nice build. I can't wait to get this back in the owner's hands. I'm sure he's going to be really happy and excited to play it. It's going to sound completely different and feel completely different. So there you go, guys. Thanks again for sticking with me, and we'll get some more stuff coming up real soon. Stay tuned. Okie doke.